Hi, thanks for joining me today. We are going to work through some variations of a sun salutation today. I am recording this on the summer solstice, the longest daylight day of the year, so I thought we would do some sun salutations to honor that. So for this practice, I'm going to go through the first variations a little bit more slowly, and then we'll do a couple variations with a little bit faster pace. You can always do the first modifications that I'm going to give you. You can continue those throughout the second ones, but I'll have some other options. So the only thing that you will need is your yoga mat. So let's start just kind of grounding and centering ourselves in mountain pose. So feet hip distance apart. You can lift all your toes off the mat, spread the toes, place the toes down. Think of lifting the inner arch of the foot and lifting the kneecaps and the sternum, energy up through the crown of the head. And just let the hands come down to the lower belly, the third chakra, which is a sun based chakra. So putting your hands on your solar plexus, which is our power center, our heat in our body, and close your eyes for a moment. Just take your focus inward. Notice how your body feels today. Excuse me, I have allergies today, but just take your focus inward and just notice your breath and breathing. And gradually begin to make your inhales a little deeper and your exhales a little longer. And then very gently let the eyes open. Letting the hands release down. Come to the end of your mat if you're not already there. So finding that mountain pose once again. Soft gaze with the eyes. Keeping a steady flow of your breath as we're moving. As you inhale, float the arms up and overhead, reaching up through the fingertips. Bring the palms together. As you exhale, bring the hands down the midline of the body. Bend the knees, fold all the way down to a standing forward bend. We're going to stay here just for a breath or two. Knees really bent, little stretch in the back of the body. If you'd like, you can take hold of opposite elbows. So we'll do this first couple as just a warm up. Find your breath. Inhale and exhale. And then let the hands come to either the fronts of the shins or let them slide up the thighs as we inhale and come halfway up, lengthen through the crown of the head, nice flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, bring both hands down to the mat. We're going to take a big step back with the right leg, coming into a lunge, press back through the right heel. And then bring the left leg back to meet the right. Come to an upper push-up position. And for this first variation, if you'd like, you can bring your knees down to the mat. So think of lengthening through the crown of the head. If the knees are lifted, make sure your hips aren't sagging and your shoulders aren't dropping down. Think of pressing up through the back of the body, lifting the front of the body to the back of the body and breathing. And then release the knees down if you have the knees lifted. Crisscross the ankles. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, bend the elbows lower all the way down onto your belly. And then straighten the legs, press into the tops of the feet. Hands beside the chest, hug the elbows in. Forehead to the mat. Inhale, come up to a low cobra. Lifting through the back of the body. Exhale, lower back down. And then curl your toes under. Press up to table pose. And then send your sit bones up and back to downward facing dog. You can keep the knees bent here for this first one, or straighten the legs, or maybe a slow, gentle pedal of the feet. And then looking towards the hands, we're going to take a big step forward with the right leg. And the left leg back to that standing forward bend. Inhale, come halfway up, lengthen through the crown of the head, nice flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, fold all the way down, press into the feet, float the arms out to the side, come all the way back up, arms overhead, bring the palms together. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Pause for a breath. Inhaling and exhaling. That's one round of our Sun Salutations. So we're going to do the same thing, leading with the opposite leg. So inhale, float the arms all the way up. Palms together, exhale the hands to the heart, bend the knees, fold all the way down. Inhale, come halfway up, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, bend the knees, both hands down to the mat. Now this time step back with the left leg. So left leg steps back to that high lunge, press through the heel, make sure your right heel is under the right knee. And then bring the right leg back beside the left, come to that push-up position. Modify by bringing knees to the mat if you need. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale and exhale. Excuse me. Now bring the knees down. Again, crisscross the ankles. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower all the way down to your belly. Press into the tops of the feet as you straighten the legs. Inhale, lifting up again to that low cobra. Exhale, releasing down. Curl the toes under, press into the hands. Inhale up to your table pose, and then continue to send your sit bones up and back, downward facing dog. Same thing here. You can bend the knees or pedal the feet or legs straight. Take a few breaths. Find that nice length in your spine. Think of drawing the lowest ribs towards the hips, so we're keeping core engaged. Press into all 10 fingertips and the base of the knuckles to take the pressure off the wrists. And then looking towards the hands, big step forward, lead with the left leg this time. So left leg steps forward and the right leg steps forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold all the way down, float the arms out to the side, coming all the way up. Palms together. And exhale, the hands to the heart. Inhale. And exhale. Excuse me. So we're going to go through a couple more rounds with a couple different more standard variations. You can stick with this first variation that we did, but I will show you the other variations. So once again, inhale, float the arms all the way up. Palms together, exhale the hands to the heart, bending the knees, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bend the knees, both hands to the mat. Step back again, plank pose. Lead with the right leg. Right leg steps back, left leg steps back. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhale and exhale. So your option as we lower down, you can bring those knees down just as we did the first two rounds, or keep a nice straight line. Bend the elbows, roll a little forward on the toes, bend all the way down to your belly. Press into the tops of the feet, hands beside the chest. Inhale, lift up to upward facing dog this time, pressing into the feet. You can do that low cobra again with the elbows bent lower to the ground, and then curl the toes under, send your sit bones up and back, downward facing dog. Again, stick with that first variation if it's better for you. Inhale and exhale. And this time as we step forward, option to inhale, lift the right leg up and step that right leg up beside the right hand, left leg up beside the left hand. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold all the way down, float the arms out to the side again, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale the hands to the heart, inhaling. And exhale, inhale, float the arms all the way up. Palms together, exhale, hands to the heart, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, both hands to the mat. Step back with the left leg this time. Left leg steps back, and then the right leg steps back. Come to that plank pose. Inhale and exhale. And then your option, either lowering the knees down to lower down to your belly, or roll forward on the toes, bend the elbows, lower all the way down, and then press into the tops of the feet. Inhale, lifting up again, either low cobra or straightening the arms, coming all the way up to that upward facing dog. Widen the collarbones, and then curl the toes under, sit bones up and back, downward facing dog. Couple breaths here, building some heat in the body. Inhale and exhale. And then this time as you step forward, inhale, lift the left leg up. Come onto the toes of the right foot, step that left leg up beside the left hand, right leg up beside the right hand. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold all the way down, float the arms out to the side, coming all the way up. Palms together. Exhale the hands to the heart. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Close the eyes, just notice how you feel. And once again, bring the hands to that third chakra, our solar plexus, our power center, right on the upper part of the belly, just below the ribs. Inhale and exhale. And then gently let the arms release down by your side. Come back to that mountain pose, letting the eyes gently open. So I hope that you enjoyed that. Again, happy summer solstice, longest day of the year. Hope that you get to enjoy some of these lovely days and do a lot of riding for those of you who are equestrians. So this is a video that you can keep repeating. If you want to do more rounds, just hit replay and go through it a few more times. But it is great on actually one of the traditions on the summer solstice is to do 108 rounds of the Sun Salutations. I did not make you do 108 rounds today, and I've never done 108 rounds myself. But some people do that, and more power to them. So have a great day. I hope to see you sometime soon in the saddle or on the mat. Bye-bye.